half ago. Business is good for this individual.
Introducing first, making his way to the ring, from Wentzville, Ohio, weighing in at 203 pounds, he is a co-holder of the Premier Tag Team Championship, and he is representing the business, Sless Taylor.
Sless Taylor gave up on all his ideals, turned his back on his fans, turned his back on his beliefs to join the business, and as a result, yeah, it's paid off in terms of accolades. He's won half of the Premier Tag Team Champions. Premier Champion Nate Matson guiding him. Bruce Gray currently out with a minor shoulder injury, but the business may have a tough night by the end of the night. Let's go to Sless.
Not me, you! I am 1/3 of your Premier Tag Team Champions! And I deserve respect!
1/3?
Yeah, there's 3 of them. That's the business.
Recently, a lot of you have been hitting me up on social media saying that I've changed, that I sold out, that I don't entertain you people anymore. Well, entertaining you people didn't get me this. Nate and Bruce got me this. So, all you people on me understand one thing, and it's very simple. Remember it. Sless is more.
Joe, that's true. I've always said that.
You've always said Sless is more.
But yes, I have.
You never supported this guy till he joined the business.
Well, a little rough around the edges. Took some time to learn it, but look what he has now. 1/3 of the tag team champions.
He's going to face the former 2-time Premier Tag Team Champion. He's got retribution on the mind.
198 pounds,
Sonny Defarge is well past 198 pounds. This guy's put together. He's about 6'3" or 4. And Sonny Defarge, the reason he's not a tag team champion today is because of the business capturing the gold at the end of 2019 in that matchup that also involved Sonny Defarge and Cornelius Crummels. The business have used that quote-unquote Freebird rule. You want to buy something, Ben?
No, I'm good.
They use the Freebird rule to switch around who defends the championships, who challenges for championships. That's how Nate Matson beat Atticus Cogar a month ago, by the way. And Sonny Defarge maybe trade a tag title for maybe a new watch, maybe a chain.
I think he should be focused on the task at hand, that is Sless Taylor. And you know what, to quote Justin Timberlake, cry me a river. That's all I'm hearing.
What, you don't think it's a good thing that Sonny Defarge is getting back on that horse and trying to defeat a tag team champion? What else would you have him do?
I'd have him join the business.
Oh.
He'd be a lot happier.
Well, Sonny is an individual who's always said business is good for Crummels and Defarge, traveling salesman.
Well, there you go. He knows about the business. Not the business, but the business. His business is not the business, and the business is not his business. But if his business matched up with the business, we'd have great...
What are you talking about?
I don't know. Third base. I'll tell you what I do know, though, and that is Sless Taylor right now. Joe, you got to admit it. His career has been catapulted since aligning himself with Bruce Gray and Nate Matson.
Without question, but what does that say for Sless as an individual, that he's willing to change himself and turn his back on friends and fans just for selfish reasons?
Oh, what did friends and fans ever get anybody?
Who did friends and fans get, people?
Who did they ever beat?
Oh, there's more to life than just that.
You're right. Money is very important.
Material possessions.
They're very important.
You know what I'm trying to say. Sless down with a knee in the early going. Not often we see Sonny Defarge in singles competition. How would you dissect the differences and potential issues Defarge may face one-on-one?
Well, in tag team matches, there's 2 guys on each side. And in a singles match, that means we're not going to have Defarge being able to tag out. So if he gets down and beat up, sometimes you don't look to really go onto the offense. You just look to get out of the way so you can tag in your partner, so you can get a breather on the outside. He doesn't have that luxury.
Check out the submission attempt here. Sonny Defarge has Sless tied up. And you got to believe Sless will have something to say against the springboards. And oh, wait a minute. Defarge and Crummels have never been the most sanitary. That's what happens when you turn your back on your friend. You deserve things like that. Shoulders down. This could do it here. 2 count only.
Oh, Joe, my stomach hurts.
And Defarge using that power advantage that he has up. Check this out. Jump up Hurricane Rana by Defarge.
You don't see a lot of guys of that size able to do that.
We'll see Cornelius Crummels a little bit later on dealing with another tag team nuisance in terms of big facts. And check out Defarge, very nimble on his feet. And Sless Taylor sent down.
Yeah, undefeated big facts, by the way.
Something like that. In with a press for 2.
Come on, pal. Why can't you get on board? I thought that was your resolution for 2020 was to align yourself more with my ideas and thoughts and beliefs.
I never thought that once.
I thought so.
Sless Taylor, though, maybe thinking second thoughts about accepting this matchup, but maybe not. Defarge gets hung up on that top ring rope, shoulder first, and that's going to neutralize a lot of the grappling and the power tendencies Defarge brings to the table.
Hey, you won't be able to throw your favorite move.
That remains to be seen, but certainly you can't do it when you're on the ground, and that's where Sless is trying to keep Sonny Defarge right now. If Sonny defeats Sless Taylor, what does that mean for Defarge as an individual? What does it mean for the Defarge Crummels team?
Well, singles ranking wise, you can certainly move them up the ranks. No doubt about that. Any win will do that for you, but maybe there'd be a little animosity. Maybe we could see Crummels and Defarge find out who's better. Maybe they could fight. Maybe they could.
I think you're reading way too much into this.
Oh, I'm trying to paint in between the lines that aren't there.
I mean, contrast that as Sless connects high. If Defarge is not successful, I mean, Crummels and Defarge could go back to the line when it comes to the tag teams.
Well, you'd have to argue. Every win matters. Every win counts, singles or team. But I mean, Sless is more. So losing to Sless Taylor, one half.
You keep saying Sless is more?
Yes. It's actually contractually obligated to say it 4 times. Sless is more. Sless is more.
Sless is certainly very well put together. No one's going to dispute that.
He's built like a Greek god. He's got a championship to go with it. Now, is he also 1/3 of the Premier Champion as well?
That is not how that works. No.
Well, I'm going to have to confer with Nate Matson on that.
So my opinion is not good enough, even though you just asked me.
Well, I would have to. It was a rhetorical question. I was asking the people. I definitely don't want them to answer. It'd be kind of hard for them to answer because I can't hear them.
Sless focusing on the arm and shoulder in the corner.
It'd be great if I couldn't hear you. I could put earmuffs on and not hear a thing.
Defarge in a bad way here as Sless has neutralized that size advantage. Defarge brings to the table. Will be Nate Matson and M-Dog 20 Matt Cross, your feature matchup later tonight. Sless looking for maybe a crossface here. Sonny is trying to turn inward to alleviate that pressure and maybe roll over onto the shoulders. He does. 2 count only.
Matt Cross could run the business as well.
Well, I think Matt Cross is one of the individuals that the business blames for the wrestling industry being at a different style and pace than the business wants it to be.
Which is accurate. I wish we could go back to the Thez and the Hackenschmidts and the...
There's a cover, 2 count.
And the Gotchas and the Thunder Kitties.
And the who? 2 count again.
Back in the day.
You just named 4 people from 3 distinctly different eras, but that's what you do.
No, it wasn't back then. Can't name anybody from future eras.
I think that would defeat the purpose as well of what Sless Taylor's trying to do with Matson and Bruce Gray.
That was then, and this is now, and later's later.
So, you believe that Sless Taylor is a smarter wrestler than Sonny Defarge because Sless is under the Nate Matson learning tree.
Yes, it just adds points to your wrestling IQ.
And Defarge studying under the likes of Mike Quackenbush and Ophidian, that's not good enough?
No, that's certainly something to put on the resume, and that'll get your foot in the door.
There's a cover. You can only.
A lot of places, and it's certainly 2 different schools of thought, but I think that Mike Quackenbush and Ophidian and the Chikara family would agree that Sless Taylor is 1/3 of your Premier Tag Team Champion.
Well, I think that's suspect mathematics, but...
I know a lot about, letters and numbers, which are the letters of math.
All right. great. So you've got the education of a 5-year-old. Sless Taylor, the fireman's carry on Sless, Sonny, excuse me. Nice takeover, the arm drag, lucha style. Uppercut!
I knew. I could feel it.
Sonny with the good arm. And twisting in with a knee strike.
I like Becky with the good her.
Sless is dazed with a belly-to-belly. A one-arm belly-to-belly.
He's one-armed and dangerous.
And Sonny Defarge follows through. No, Sless up and over.
But Sless is smart and 1 in a million.
Well, someone's got to be. Defarge in. But could not get. Now he got the backdrop. Defarge landed awkwardly getting back in, and now on top of Sless on a near fall.
No, he didn't have the ability to hook a leg, didn't have the ability to put all of his weight on top of Sless right there.
BC, would you say the longer this match goes, the more it's advantage Sless?
Well, it's going to have to be. I mean, both of these men can go a long time. There's no doubt about it. Cardiovascular shape, a tip-top condition on both men, but Defarge has one arm.
Sless is exploiting that. You know, this pick apart a body part, Samoan drop nicely done, is right out of that Nate Matson playbook. You know he's watching with a huge grin on his face.
Oh, he should be. You know, it's great to see people succeed. I know sometimes you don't.
High elevation.
Sometimes you don't like it, but
In the cover. 2 count. Oh, no. Oh, geez. That was less than a half a count away from a big Sless victory.
you're probably very upset with Sless Taylor. You're a man that tried to not give him an opportunity to shine, is what I'm saying, and that's why I think you're upset, because you haven't liked Nate Matson since day one, and he hasn't liked you. He thinks your face is stupid. How about that?
How am I not giving Sless an opportunity to shine when he's on the cards every month?
Well, you weren't giving him you were giving him the business.
Sless is giving the business to Sonny Defarge right now. Oh, God, what a close line.
Well, I don't know if Nate Matson can give a...
And that could be it. Sonny Defarge, a debilitating lariat, wins it.
Sonny Defarge!
Defarge with one arm, no tag team partner, and a meticulous bit of offense by Sless Taylor finds a way, and this to me was a huge win by Sonny Defarge as Crummels and Defarge look to divide and conquer on the night.
Well, I guess we're halfway there, but Joe, it's important. Sless is still more. Sless is still 1/3 of your Premier Tag Team Champions, and well, he stumbled a little bit in the background.
Sless is still a tag team champion, but Crummels and Defarge, the culmination, M-Dog Matt Cross, the rivals are adding up, and we'll see if business can keep up for the business later tonight.